Good morning, everybody. This is Movement Rod D. I'm here to talk to y'all about the brainwashing that TV does to you and the agenda of it. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, because when I start doing my Obama bashing, you know, all the Obama supporters automatically think I voted for Romney, or I'm a Republican, or independent, or something like that. Now, which I do consider myself an independent. But I don't take a party and I team up with them. You know, I look at things from both sides. And people with open mind does that. They don't just vote for a team just because they're a part of the team. They look at all the teams, and then they see what they like in that team, and they may choose that team or not. That's a free thinker. That's somebody open-minded to actually look at both sides and then vote. Okay, you have a lot of hardcore Democrats out here that they don't care what Obama is doing. They supporting him because he's a Democrat and they're a Democrat. You know, so you kind of voting for the team, no matter where they headed. Now that's the bad thing about politics. That's the bad thing about what's going on. That's the bad thing about having parties in politics. You know what I'm saying? And you got hardcore Republicans, the same thing. Hardcore Republicans. They don't even listen to Democrats. They don't even listen to independents. They don't listen to no other party but Republicans. And they just cheer they man on. Who the best Republican? Oh, he's the best Republican. And they cheer him on. You know, and that's the same thing with the Democrats. Who's the best Democrat? Then they cheer him on. No matter if he's wrong, no matter if he's right. Human values don't even matter no more. You know, it's just all about who party is cooler, who party could get things done. And the people that's controlling these parties knows that's how people are, and that's how people tend to vote according to their party. You know, and not for real issues. You know what I'm saying? So now these rich people fund money into these politics, into these politicians. And you don't even know the real agenda, because everything Bush did that you claim fucked this country up, Obama extended it. Obama extended it. He did everything Bush did. Everything Bush did that you thought was fucked up, Obama did it. And everybody think we're headed in the right direction because he's talking the good game. Okay? Now let me tell you the brainwashing that TV does for you. Okay? Now, you have the top Democratic leaders, the top leaders of the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, right? What they do is they go to the major TV stations and radio stations, and then they make a deal with the person in charge. And Democrats will make that leader of those TV and radio stations a Democrat. And then the same thing happened over here with the Republicans. They go find their stations, and they go find their leaders of these TV stations and radio stations, and they make them Republicans. Now, no matter what you listen to, you're gonna hear a Democratic point of view of things if you're listening to a Democratic station. And then the same thing with the Republicans. If you're listening to Republican stations, you're going to get Republican point of views. Okay? Now, if there's more stations out there, and not all controlled by Democrats and Republicans. You got some that's controlled by independents. You know? And this is the brainwashing they do. Okay? Democrats and Republicans own the masses of the media. So anything that's libertarian, Tea Party, Constitutional Party, Justice Party, Green Party, you won't see it because they won't promote nothing else but their shit. Okay? And this is why most people don't even know that we didn't have to choose two of the less evil. One of the less evils, like however you say it. But you didn't have to. It was more options out there. There was 6 people running for president. TV that owned Democratic stations and Republican stations only showed you 2 people, Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. But every year is always more than just Democrats and Republicans. You didn't have to choose just them two. You just have to come to reality, pay attention, and understand that there's more parties and search for them. Only way you're going to see these parties is on the internet, because that's the alternate media. So these people promote themselves on the internet and in public and on the streets. And this is why alternate media have more grassroots movements than the actual media on TV. Because TV got the couch potato support. They don't have real grassroots support like libertarians and Tea Partiers and Green Parties. They support comes straight from TV. And if you get all your knowledge from TV, you're going to fall into one of those brackets, Democrat or Republican. Because that's how they control the system. Okay? Now, they was completely criminal in blocking off every other party. Don't talk about them. Don't talk about the people of those parties. And when they do talk about them, they say they radical, far left or far right, which is not even correct. They're not correct. Because if I'm not a Democrat, I must be a far right. And if I'm not a Republican, I must be a far left. This is the brainwashing they do. So if I don't agree with Obama, automatically people think I am a far right-wing supporter. Or I'm a Republican or something like that, which is supposed to be a far right or a right wing. You know, so this is the brainwashing that's going on. There was 6 presidents running for president, 6 candidates running for president, and we only saw 2 on TV. Other people got votes. Other people was qualified to be there. They just blocked them out because Republicans own those. The Republicans and Democrats own those conventions. If they own the conventions, they could block out whoever they want. And this is what they've been doing. So we're being controlled by a system that wants us to think a certain way. And when I try to explain this to people, they just think I'm just a far right winger. I'm a Republican. They don't want to listen to me. How gullible are these people? How gullible are you to not open your mind up and listen to both sides? To not open your mind up and listen to everything. What you should be looking forward to is human rights. Who support human rights? Who support us? Who support human rights? What made this country so great is the fact that we have freedom to do what we please. You know, and stupid people would think, oh, so you could kill somebody if you want to? No, that's not what I'm talking about. We have laws. We have laws. We have things we abide by. And people just get ridiculous with it. But you can't let people do what they want because they'll do stupid stuff. Yeah, because that's what TV told you. Okay? I mean, come on. There are crazy people out there. There are. That's no shadow of a doubt. There's always going to be crazies somewhere. But being that you don't know who it is, why are you going to sit there trying to pinpoint who is? Only thing you need to do is know what crazy people do. And then when you start seeing it, when you're outside, you get away from it. Know what crazy people do when you get away from it. That's pretty much self-explanatory by itself right there. You people need to get your mind right. I'm talking to Democrats, I'm talking to Republicans, I'm talking to everybody that choose a party of separation. I'm talking to religion, I'm talking to everybody that choose a party of separation. Me personally, I'm not in no religion. But I'm not an atheist. I believe there is a God. I believe there is a source of energy that's happening. You know, I believe that. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't agree with just one party. Because I accept all of us as a whole, even though we have differences. We are human beings. And this is how I view things. But everybody want to put everything into a category. Oh, you're a libertarian. Oh, you're a Republican. Oh, you're a Democrat. Oh, you must be a Tea Party. Why? Because I support human rights? You people are stupid. Excuse me. It gets me upset sometimes. Yeah, a lot. It gets me upset a lot because when you come up to a dumb person, I don't like to call people dumb, but Jesus Christ, some people are just so mentally blocked to the point where they just ignore everything. And when you call them ignorant, they get offended. Now, I ain't saying I know everything, but my mind is open to at least learn. And I learned human behavior. I understand it. And I'm just telling people that's all they need to do. Know what hypnosis is, know how the brain work, know human behavior, and you will understand what we need as human beings. Simple as that. And then you'll choose your own party. You'll choose what you think fit. And stop choosing what these people telling you to choose. Hot 97, 105, all they talk about is they talk about Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, music. Damn near the whole country know about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. If I ask them who's what's her name, Anne Feinstein, who the hell is Diane Feinstein? They wouldn't know who that is. I don't know. Some people don't even know who the vice president of this country is. They don't know. Some people don't even know who the mayor of New York. They don't know. But they got an opinion when you talk about Obama. This is what I'm talking about. Everything works as a whole, and everybody think they take pieces and bits and parts of it, and they just try to make decisions. You can't do that. You can't. If you don't know, do research and then come back with an answer. Simple as that. Because I come up with facts. It's not my opinion on politics. I'm telling you what Barack Obama did. I'm not telling you what he's gonna do. I'm talking about what he did and where it could possibly lead. And I'm called a fucking conspiracy theorist. You people are fucking brain dead because TV told you this is what conspiracy theorists do, and if they talk like this is a conspiracy theorist. You people are brainwashed by these people, and you take all your information from these people and you take it as solid information, and this is why this country is being robbed, and this is why we all dumbed down, because everybody too lazy and too entertained by TV to even do research. But when I do it, I'm the fucking kook. This system is rigged and is screwed. Make your decision. Think about your decisions. Listen to all sides of the stories. Then do research, and you will find out what's right for you. Trust me.